Good morning. In our psalm today, Psalm 94, we read in verse 15, "Judgment will be with justice, and the upright of heart shall follow it." The dictionary defines judgment as the process of forming an opinion or evaluation by discerning and comparing an idea that is believed to be true or valid without positive knowledge. Synonyms include belief, conclusion, conviction, determination, diagnosis, etc. Okay then, it should be obvious that a world without judgment and things akin to it would be a pretty chaotic place. We need to be able to make determinations, draw conclusions, form opinions, and develop views in order to make our way through life. The challenge presented to us in today's responsorial psalm is to render judgments that are just and to avoid the temptation to make judgments that are rash. Francis de Sales, in his introduction to the devout life, wrote, "How offensive to God are rash judgments. The judgments of the children of men are rash because they are not the judges of one another, and when they pass judgment on others, they usurp the office of our Lord. Such judgments are rash because the principal malice of sin depends on the intention and counsel of the heart. They are rash because every man has enough on which he ought to judge himself without taking it upon himself to judge his neighbors. Fear, ambition, and similar mental weaknesses often contribute to the birth of suspicion and rash judgments." What is the cure for rash, unjust judgments? "Drink as deeply as you can of the sacred wine of charity," continues Francis. "It will set you free from the perverse moods that cause us to make such tortured judgments. For whoever wants to be cured must apply remedies not to one's eyes or intellect, but to one's affections. If your reflections are kind, your judgments will be kind. If your affections are charitable, your judgments will be the same." What is Francis de Sales' advice for those dedicated to judging justly? Those who look carefully into their consciences are not very likely to pass rash judgments. Just as bees in misty or cloudy weather stay in their hives to prepare honey, so also the thoughts of good people do not go out in search of things concealed among the cloudy actions of their neighbors. It is the part of an unprofitable soul to amuse itself with examining the lives of other people. Duly note, however, an important caveat that Francis wrote: "I except those who are placed in charge of others, whether within a family or in the state. For them, a great part of their duties consist in inspecting and watching over the conduct of others. In such cases as these, let these responsible for others discharge their duty and make judgments with love. If, when you need to make judgments, avoid the temptation to do so harshly. If, when you need to make judgments, do so justly, that is, with love."